Hey guys, it's me. Good morning. So glad you came and joined me. I'm so excited to talk with you about my first education piece of things I've been learning about gut health and all that. And today we're going to talk about how going from all those allergies to recovery and how to prevent allergies before they even get started and how to just keep them at bay. So welcome. I'm so excited you're here. We're going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about how, when the allergy season hits, we use a lot of steroids or antibiotics, and those things are really great for short term. But what we're going to talk about today is a preventative approach for long-term stuff. So we're going to talk about three things today. We're going to talk about leaky gut and even what that has to do with allergies, how they're connected with leaky gut, and then I'm going to give you a few quick applications on how what you like fruits and vegetables and just ways to start changing your diet and your lifestyle to, again, like I said, keep allergies at bay and prevent all that great stuff. So let me tell you first about part of my journey. It started about a year ago, and I'd always heard about people talk about clean eating, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't care, I don't, whatever. But then, like, as I started kind of reading some things, I started to see a connection between what I was reading and my own personal life, where I was having chronic knee pain and chronic lower back pain, mood, anxiety. And so I started to see, as I was reading and listening to podcasts of gut health, I started realizing that those things are connected. And through that, I started to change my lifestyle with various different ways and things. And I'm still totally on that journey. It's a total process of crossing over. And so then therefore clean eating and gut health became more important to me because I didn't want to have chronic pain. So through repairing my gut and all that, I've been able to the chronic pain has subsided, and I'm able to do things I never thought I would do again, like run. My mood and my anxiety has leveled, and most importantly, which is another, well, not most importantly, but another great thing is I don't have to take any more medication. Even my over-the-counter allergy pill I was taking daily, I don't have to take that anymore with my lifestyle changes and all that great stuff. So that's been really cool. So that's part of my journey. So let's just dive right into it. Let's talk about leaky gut and what that even means. So, because I know that that's a phrase that's being thrown around there. So I'm going to try really hard to break it down really simple for you guys. So leaky gut, first of all, about 70% of your immune system is in your gut, which means that everything that you eat or don't eat is either strengthening or weakening your gut. So here's what happens. So after food is broken down in your stomach, it goes, of course, into the intestines. And the intestinal lining is called gut lining. And so if you've got a healthy gut, the lining is going to do two things. It's going to give you the nutrients from the food into your body, and then it's also acts as a protective barrier. So what it does is it keeps out all the toxins out from going into your bloodstream. But if you've got a leaky gut, what happens is that gut liner it looks like a mesh frayed net, I guess. And so then and holes are big and all that stuff. So what happens is when you eat your food, the nutrients and the toxins that you're putting into your body, that because you've got holes in that gut lining, it goes and absorbs into your bloodstream. And so it's more permeable that way. And so with the bloodstream becomes a lot of effects throughout your whole entire body that are different diseases and allergies and etc. We'll get more into that in a minute. But at the root of leaky gut is inflammation. And so inflammation is the body's natural response to protecting itself, and it's the response to any foreign stimuli that are in the body. So inflammation to an extent is good, but because of all the stuff we're eating these days and all the stuff we're putting into our bodies, medication, all that with the chemicals, a lot of us are in a state of chronic inflammation, which is not good. So you know that old saying that you are what you eat. More accurately these days of what we kind of know about stuff is you are what you absorb, because you're absorbing all that stuff. So that's kind of what leaky gut is, and like a really 101 basic stuff. And by the way, I've got some really great graphic stuff that I will put on the Facebook event for you guys to check out, because it's really great. I'm just a visual person, so that stuff helps me to know more things. So it's great. Okay, so next thing is, how is leaky gut and allergies even related and connected, and what does that look like? So a lot of food allergies and sinus and mouth allergies are related to leaky gut and the things that you're putting into your body. And so whether your immune system is responding to incoming viruses or bacteria or pollen, or you're having some kind of respiratory breathing stuff, it's usually related to substances that cannot be digested in your intestine and your intestine tract. So the response is always some kind of allergic reaction. So for example, like if you eat food and it's your food can't digest it properly, then you're gonna have a stuffy nose. If you're with red wine, if you're drinking something and you're plugged up in your gut, whether it's with your eating or with drinking, and your nose is stuffy, that's related, because the sinus tissue and the intestinal problems that are related to the body, the skin and the membrane that lines the walls of the sinus cavities and your respiratory tract and your gastrointestinal tract, those are all connected and they're all from the same thing. So as you can kind of start telling, is the things up here, your sinus cavities, it's connected to the gastrointestinal part of your body. Crazy, right? Who knew that it was those two things from here to here are totally connected in the same skin, the same membrane. So here's the body. So through leaky gut and allergies, as this is how to get allergies, the body absorbs, what it normally does is it absorbs the nutrients and wants to eliminate the toxic waste and byproducts. But if you have leaky gut, your defense immune system doesn't really know what to do, and so in the defense immune system, it's located beneath the epidermis or outer layer of your skin. So whenever there's harmful substances that kind of penetrate through that protective outer layer of skin, your body goes into action to want to protect it, and try to get rid of that that badness. I don't know what else to call it. And so that's what you get, that's what we call allergic reaction. That's kind of what's happening is the immune system in the same track of that is being attacked, and so that's how you get that allergic reaction. So with this allergy and this gut problem, there's a lot of different causes. So different things that can cause this is intestinal yeast or overgrowth, which is like processed sugars and gluten and all that. Antibiotics, with putting that into your system, and if you have leaky gut, then that gets out into the bloodstream as well. Also deficiency in digestive enzymes, overuse of antacids or pain medicine, high sugar and refined flour consumptions, and even stress and anxiety. Those constant states of stress and anxiety cause the leaky gut. So it can also, what kind of comes through that when there's that constant inflammation, is a lot of autoimmune disorders are caused as well. And because it produces producing an inappropriate immune response against its own tissue. So when you have that leaky gut and that stuff is getting into the bloodstream, your body's trying to defend itself with those unknown substances in the bloodstream. And so sometimes the good antibodies are attacking itself. The body's attacking itself, essentially, basically. We'll just say that. They attack their own cells, their own tissues, organs, all that, which then is causing those different diseases like Crohn's disease, IBS, multiple sclerosis, migraines, ADD, autism, depression, eczema, acne, rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes, et cetera, et cetera. So a lot of that is when those diseases come out, that is related to leaky gut. So talking about the sinus problems that we have, the allergies that we have. So like I said, is when you're eating something that you might be allergic to or getting that reaction to, if your intestines are plugged up, then your nose is going to be plugged up and you're going to get all that kind of reaction that comes with it. So you're going to have that allergic response, and then it can also affect the brain and the cavities in the head to some various degree. So But the really great news, you guys, is that reversing this is it's so easy to do, because your gut lining replaces itself something like every 30 days. I will double check that fact and put it on the Facebook event, but it's very frequently that does it. So it's super easy to reverse this thing. You don't have to be stuck with ADD. You don't have to be stuck with migraines. You don't have to be stuck with diabetes. There's things that you can do with healthy eating to repair that gut that can totally do that. So some quick like food application stuff. So basically what you want to do is, we were talking about preventative, right? So we want to be able to boost our immune system before we get any of that stuff. So how can we start planning ahead to build up our immune system in our guts before we get the colds and the flus and all that stuff that's coming very shortly, because the weather's changing, which I love, because in Texas it's been so stinking hot. So let me just give you a few quick applications of different foods and fruits and vegetables that I know are good for the gut, and these are the things that I have started to replace in my life, and these are the things that have allowed me to not have to use my over-the-counter allergy medicine on a daily basis. So we want to look at foods that are going to reduce inflammation. So a lot of those fruits and vegetables are like green leafy vegetables, bok choy, celery, beets, broccoli, blueberries, pineapple, salmon, bone broth, which is a great thing for you. A later date I'll totally do a video on that, because it's just too good to not talk about. Walnuts, coconut oil, chia seeds, flax seeds, turmeric, and ginger. So those are things to start finding ways to implement into your diet on a daily basis to start decreasing that inflammation, which will be good for the gut to start being able to digest that stuff. Another thing, of course, is to eat more fruits and vegetables that give you high vitamin C and can boost your immune system. So so here's a list of things that are that have more vitamin C than oranges. Oranges are great. Here's some other options as well, just to kind of eat so much of that stuff during this season. So elderberry is one of my favorites. It's a high vitamin C berry, but what I do during this cold flu season is I make my own like syrup kind of stuff, which is really good. It's really yummy. And so it's high in vitamin C and has all these other really great things to it. So during the high flu season, cold season, we'll drink like 1 to 2 tablespoons a day to just kind of keep our immune system boosted. So maybe at a later date also I will show you how to make elderberry syrup, because it's really, really good for you. Of course, another thing is kiwis, pineapples, mangoes, strawberries, kale, cauliflower, broccoli, red and green peppers, Brussels sprouts, and chili peppers. These are all super good in vitamin C. So just pack your diet, pack your lifestyle with those fruits and vegetables that are going to reduce inflammation, and fruits and vegetables that are going to give you that boost of vitamin C. Another thing that helps the gut, so good for your gut, is probiotics. So probiotics are basically supplements that contain bacteria that are good for your gut. So what you want to do to help repair your gut is to start putting in that good bacteria that's in your body that can help really decipher from the good and the bad things that it needs to get rid of, while protecting your gut lining. So probiotics are really good. They just help to keep the bacteria in proper balance, and it helps your body fight off viruses as they come. So part of what is a really great probiotic thing is called kefir. And I personally drink goat's milk kefir because it has a lot of really great strands of probiotics that are super good for you. And again, I will put that on this live event, because you only want to get the strains that have the most good strands of probiotic in it. And I haven't been able to find cow's milk kefir. Goat's milk kefir is good on a lot of different reasons. It's got all those really great strands of probiotic, but it also is it's more gentle on your stomach, and even people who are lactose intolerant have known to take it easier. If you are lactose intolerant, I suggest you take it slow and easy if you want to try it. So just be aware of that. But basically what kefir is it's a fermented milk product, and it's high levels of vitamin B12, calcium, magnesium, K2, biotin, folate, enzymes, all this really, really great stuff for your body. It boosts your immune system, it heals your inflammatory bowel diseases, builds bone density, fights allergies, on and on and on. I will send you guys all the great stuff that I have found on this in a breakdown. So applicate, and then the last thing to help boost your immune system is enzymes. So enzymes are the thing that you put in your body that help you properly digest the food. So with the probiotic, you're putting in the good bacteria, and the enzymes are the things in there that are going to help make the digestive tract easier to move things flowing through your intestines. And it can correctly identify the toxic substances and the non-toxic substances, which is awesome. So that helps also to keep the allergy reactions low and at bay. So to recap for the food stuff is boost up your immune system by eating more fruits and vegetables that will reduce your inflammation. Very, very, very good. Next is to boost your immune system by eating a lot of fruits and vegetables that give you high vitamin C. And then probiotic is so good. Kefir is a really great one. I recommend goat's milk, but then also people also will do sauerkraut and kimchi. So again, what I would do with the sauerkraut and the kimchi is go to your like a natural food store or something like that, where you can read the ingredients and see what kind of probiotic strands are, because stuff that's usually on the shelf, it's not really the real deal. So just again, always read your labels, always read your ingredients of what you're eating. So important. And then lastly, enzymes. You want to be able to make your digestive tract flow better, basically, and help your body to decipher what's good toxins, and what are the things that are not good toxins, but what's the good stuff in there, and the toxins that can totally be washed away. So that is the breakdown, super quick in that idea of gut health, from ragweed to recovery. I hope that you've learned something, a little something today to take something. If anything, just start super small and kind of work these things into your diet if you're not already doing it. But it's been an amazing journey to do this so far, and so I'm so excited for y'all to be here. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I will add all of this visual information and different the stuff about the kefir and all that on this event. So thanks for listening to me and sticking by. Y'all have been awesome. Another thing is for the first two people who comment below in this event, I will give away a free allergy essential oil blend that I make that people love, including my husband. He just always asks for it now during this time of year. So first two people who can answer the question of maybe one thing you learned today, and type it in, comment below. First two people who do that, I will send you my allergy blend for you guys to enjoy over the allergy season. So hope that was great information. If you have any questions, type them in the comments below. Happy to answer anything you have. Like I said, it's been a journey for me. It's still a journey for me. But the best thing about starting this journey of gut health and understanding it is that I know what food is doing for me and what food is not doing for me. And just kind of really tapping into really more of the things that were created for us to eat, that have good healing power for our bodies, which is what I'm all about. So thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks for being a part of today's live event. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.